go.
Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Spotlight. I'm Dinah Ventura. Time flies by so fast because, as you can see, it's already June and we're already halfway through the year. But June is also Pride Month, and that's why we are joined by these gentlemen today. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello. Thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you, Miss Dina, for having us.
Because there will be a runway show called Pride, a decade of fashion of Don Cristobal, that's you, and other 12 designers that next week, it's already next week. So
Yes.
why is this fashion event significant? What can we expect from it? Let's learn directly from the renowned fashion designer himself, Don Cristobal, and Miguel De La Rosa, the president and CEO of Mplify Marketing Corporation. Welcome to Spotlight, Don and Migs. How are you today?
We're good.
Ayan, thank you for having us, Miss Dina, and congratulations to your digital TV show.
Oh,
So, of course, as mentioned, we have a lot to celebrate this month. So, the event is not only a celebration of Pride, but of course, a celebration of the decade of excellence and talent of Don.
I
Yeah.
know. I'm so curious about his work. So we'll talk
Yes,
about that
sure,
later.
sure.
But first, let's talk about the show this coming June 11. It's called Pride.
Pride,
So
yeah.
please tell us more about
Actually,
For sure.
Pride, it's because I'm celebrating my 10th year in the
Okay.
industry. Plus, it's also a celebration for the upcoming Independence Day. So that's why it's
Yeah.
June.
Oo.
June 11,
Correct,
June
correct.
12 would be our celebration of the independence. Plus, the LGBTQ plus Pride community.
Okay. So, you and 12 other designers,
Yes.
right? Can you tell us more about the 12 designers that
12
you
designers,
invited?
we have actually Cathy Capistrano. We have Patti Balye,
Okay.
who's a good friend of mine. She's a wedding
Designer.
designer.
Okay.
We have Michael Castillo from Batangas. Then we have two other designers from the Cordillera,
Okay.
which is Christopher Tabili and Ma'am Julie Dan.
Okay.
Then we have also from Rizal, which is actually
Where
that's
you're from?
I'm from Mandaluyong.
Ah,
I'm from
okay.
Mandaluyong.
All right.
Then we have from Antipolo, which is Robert Gallardo. Then we have another designer from Laguna and Cavite. So, mukhang nakalimutan ko na yung names. So, we're
Okay.
actually 12.
Yeah, so 12.
Yeah.
How did you come up with this 12? I mean, anong reason that they became part of your lineup?
Actually, we before the conceptualizing the event, we wanted na magkaroon ng different designers from different regions.
I see.
So we try to check kung sino yung mga kapatid natin to represent the Cordillera. Then we have also from Laguna, Cavite, para naman diverse yung ating ipapakita for the show.
Yes, it's a very
Yes.
good concept, no?
Yes.
Pero, syempre, the Philippines has so many regions, di ba? So, parang,
Correct.
so, was it very hard for you to come up with your 12?
Medyo mahirap-hirap ng konti, but ito naman mga designers natin very cooperative, so iyan. So nakumpleto kami.
Okay. So, how was the preparation for the show? When did you start preparing, and what did it take to come up with your concept?
Actually, itong show na to supposedly noong 2020 pa. It's because of the pandemic, medyo na-delay ito ng gusto. So, hanggang napalitan yung concept, yung designers na magre-represent ng every region. So medyo mahirap yung preparation. But it took me around like 6 months to finally makumpleto yung buong concept ng show.
But we're still in a pandemic, di ba?
Yes.
How did you decide na eto na, this is the time for Pride again?
Yes, medyo natulog na tayo ng 2 taon. So maraming kating-kati na, no? It's about time to take pride with our works.
Yes.
At para na makita uli na bumabangon uli, lalo na ang events na medyo namatay ng 2 taon.
Yes.
Sobra.
Medyo
So,
challenge ba
kami
na
talaga yung affected kasi, di ba?
wala yung
Lalo na yung mga designers, wala na magpapatahi ng damit para irampa dahil walang events. Yes.
How did you survive? Anong ginawa mo? Nagluto ka rin?
Actually, I'm one of the first na nag-produce ng face mask during the pandemic. Buti pa nga yung face mask natin nakarating iba't ibang bansa. During that time, I'm the first fashion designer who produced fashion face mask. Yan.
Very good,
Yes.
diba? Make use of your time.
Correct.
Still design pa rin,
Correct.
diba? Okay, so did you always want to be a designer? I know you've been in the business only for 10 years, diba? Pero how did that come about? Ano yung ginagawa mo before that?
Actually, I'm into arts talaga. Pero nung bata ako, parang hindi ko naisip na maging fashion designer. Parang gusto ko lang maging isang display designer. Kasi pag pumupunta ako ng mall, nakita ko yung mga displays, very attractive sa akin, no? So parang sabi ko, balang araw parang gusto ko ding mag-put up ng mga mannequins, tapos i-design siya. So ganun lang yung una.
Okay, your interest really was just designing,
Yeah.
creating a look,
Yes,
diba?
correct.
And then somehow you started making your own designs na.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Buti naman. Pero how did you two meet? Paano kayo naging magkaibigan and how did you start working together?
Yes. Sir Migs.
Ako ata ang
Favorite
sasagot
question.
niya. Actually, I saw the talent and the creations of Don over the past 10 years kasi I'm in event management, I'm supporting pageant, I'm
Yeah.
supporting different brands. So, I see a talent when I see one. So, actually, I'm the one who reached out to him. Sabi ko, Don, I'm interested to support you with your event. So, I thought, dahil may pangalan na siya, hindi mamamansin. And I love the humility and greatness, Miss Dina. So, he's been accommodating naman. Sabi ko, it's not naman mahirap to support a talent. Kumbaga, you don't have to hard sell when a talent is really a talent.
Yes.
So, that's why we're here, because you also believe in the talent of Don, I assume, and thank you for having us. So, again, the tenacity, the longevity of somebody like Don, may mga fly-by-night, may nawawala, sisikat lang ngayon. So, being in the industry for 10 years, speak highly of Don.
Yes.
And the relationship and the creativity, he dressed a lot of international designers. Before pandemic or during pandemic, nag-Miss Grand, sa Miss Grand International, he won the best national costume for Japan. So, it's for I will echo the saying of Donna, kapag nananalo kasi yung design mo, 'di ba may sense of pride and tumataas yung value niya sa designer. And moving forward, he tried to keep the relationship with everyone. I think one important element in this show, which I also appreciate, is Don is trying to nurture the young designer, the new model. So, paying it forward, Miss Dina, trying to make sure that everyone are covered, na kahit na nandun na siya, willing niyang i-uplift yung iba to be able to start on their own.
Maganda yan. Bait mo pala.
So, pag mabait, kailangan supportahan.
Supportan. So, Migs, talagang ang galing mo magsalita. Marketing guy ka talaga. Have you always also wanted to be in marketing or ano?
Yes, ma'am. Sabi nga niyan is, if you love what you're doing, you really excel. I'm a graduate of marketing. So, I'm grateful that usapang edad, Miss Dina. So,
secret na lang yan.
I've been in the industry for 20 years and
Since birth, di ba?
I handled a lot of number of brands over the years. So, mahal ko yung trabaho ko. And if I'm always advocate of kapag minahal mo yung ginagawa mo, it's not work at all. And
Tama.
passion will gonna speak for you. May isang somebody give me a tuted title, a man of marketing passion and effort. Something to that effect na I try to pay it forward as well the same way I'm doing for Don. Na I'm grateful enough to know how to start from nowhere, from scratch. So if we can empower and allow people to grow with us, then let us be the instrument of God's blessing to be of blessing to others.
Speaking of which, kasi you're always willing to help people who are starting out or who deserve the support but are not getting the support, as you said.
Yes.
When you were starting out ba, was it hard for you? Did you get that kind of support from other people? Ba't tatanungin ko kayong dalawa dyan?
Ako siguro, Miss Dina, I know the challenge around it. I'm a Bicolano, I'm a Provinciano. I started my career here in Manila in San Miguel Corporation, and it took me a lot of adjustment. But since anchored on a solid ground yung marketing foundation ko, dahil gusto ko yung ginagawa ko, hindi naman siya challenging technically about work. Challenge is to grow the connection, the network, and
That
to
takes time,
continuously innovate.
Oo.
And 20 years after, I'm still here. The longevity and the tenacity and, the love for work nandito.
Okay.
So, nakita ko yung mga protege ko, naging marketing manager na, naging entrepreneur na, naging epitome siya ng definition ko ng success, that if I see the people around me succeed, then that's my part of success. I'm
Okay.
part of their success.
Congrats.
So, kaya dun sa angle na yun, I echo yung ginagawa ni Don right now sa young designers, young models. So, yun. Kumbaga may principle kami to pay it forward despite our humble successes. If you are not afraid to see the
Other
people
people
around you,
succeed.
di ba?
I support that.
Diba? Don, additional, sir.
Oo. Nahirapan ka ba starting out?
Mahirap kasi gustong-gusto mong maging designer. Pero nung unang panahon, nung time ko kasi na gusto kong maging designer, napakamahal ng education.
I see.
Tapos very few lang talaga yung mga schools
Na
na
may-
nag-o-offer ng fashion design.
Tama.
So, mahirap kasi walang pera. I mean, nanggaling ako sa isang, pamilyang sapat lang. So, kung meron kang gusto, parang you need to,
Work
paghirapan,
for it.
you work for it.
Yes.
Oo.
Oo.
So, nung una, mahirap kasi wala kang pera. Nung nagkaroon ka ng pera, nawalan ka naman ng time. So, yun yung challenge. 'Di ba? Kasi very busy ka na sa work, meron kang pera, pero hindi ka na makapasok sa school kasi divided na yung time mo. So, medyo doon ako nahirapan.
I see. Pero how did you survive yung hirap na yon? At what point ba na-feel mo na okay na ako?
Actually hindi ko na-feel na okay na ako eh. Kasi 'di ba ang education parang everyday you must learn, parang ganyan. You adopt things ganyan. So, ako kasi hindi ako tumitigil sa pag-aaral. So, everyday is a learning experience.
Okay.
Parang ganun siya.
So what kept you going when times were very hard for you trying to make it in the industry?
Parang ko iniisip yung goal ko, yung target ko.
Focus lang, no?
Yes.
Okay, so
Then I make it a point na every work of mine is my last day na.
Oh,
Parang my
talaga?
last work.
Oh,
para maging
maganda
perfect
yan.
siya.
Oo, actually, it's very hard to keep in mind, pero that's very good eh. Kasi you really will try your
Yes.
very best. And like they say nga, what doesn't kill you will make you stronger.
Definitely.
So we'll
Yes.
know more about Pride, Don Cristobal, and Miguel De La Rosa when we return. Stay with us.
Magandang araw mga katribu! Narito na ang mga makakasama nyo tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Roy Pelevelo, Atty. Lia Badillo Crisostomo, Vernon Velasco, Kim Sancha at Chert Balagtas. Abangan ang programang Gising Na sa Facebook page ng Daily Tribune.
Ilabas na ang mainit na kape at samahan kami sa inyong pag-almusal, mga katribo.
Simulan natin ang bawat umaga with good vibes sa mga informative and recreational segments ng aming programa.
Maaari niyo rin ibahagi sa amin ang inyong opinion via Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube.
Makichika na rin sa latest showbiz happenings, mga katribo.
Kaya naman, magsama-sama po tayo sa
Gising na!
Ang Daily Tribune may digital shows na din. Dahil sa mas lumalaki at mas lumalakas nating tribu, handog sa inyo ng Daily Tribune ang mga programang magbibigay buhay araw-araw. Be informed at mag-good vibes tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Be updated sa news and happenings sa Tribune News on Cue. Mas kilalanin pa natin ang mga paborito nyong atleta sa programang The Athletes Tribune. Alamin ang latest entertainment sa programang What's Up. Ma-inspire sa mga kwentong hatid ng Perfect. Search lang ang Daily Tribune sa inyong Facebook at Tribune Now on YouTube. See you there, mga katribu! Alamin ang latest entertainment at sa mga paborito nyong celebrities kasama si Pocholo Concepcion sa programang What's Up. Makibanding at kwentuhan kasama ang mga kilalang personalidad sa entertainment industry. Sama-sama natin silang kilalanin at silipin ang makulay nilang mundo every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Kaya sit back and relax lang kayo, mga katribu. Hanapin at ilike ang Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube. Dahil sagot na namin ang masayang kwentuhan dito lang sa What's Up.
Welcome back to Spotlight. We're still with the international fashion designer Don Cristobal and Mplify Marketing Corporation's President and CEO Miguel De La Rosa. Hello. So before the break, we were talking about the challenges they faced when they were starting out in their respective fields. But as you can see now, they are thriving. So Don, this is the 10th season of your runway show. How do you keep things exciting and fresh?
That's a good question. Actually, every year naman talaga pinag-iisipan ng prod kung ano yung gusto naming ibigay sa audience namin. So we see to it every year may mga pasabog talaga. May mga
Something new.
Yes, exactly.
So for this year, ano yun? Pwede ba i-reveal?
Manood kayo. Yeah, this year we have a pet fashion show. So it's included in the segments.
Ay, nice.
Yes.
Pero
So
in the
hindi lang
past,
tao,
may-
pati pet.
Ay, nice naman.
Yes.
How about in the past years? Ano yung mga highlights for you na parang, you're so proud of those things that you accomplished in past shows ninyo?
Meron kayong mga designers na who's into body painting, so na-feature din namin siya with the clothes and also meron kaming mga specialized na mga designers talaga na magaling sa pagbuburda. So iba-iba talaga. I mean, very diverse talaga yung mga fashion designers natin. Magagaling talagang Pinoy. Yes. Yes.
Parang feeling ko, you never really run out of talent, di ba?
Correct.
To find, and build up. Speaking of, ikaw, Migs, mahirap ba? Did you find it a challenge to market this show this year because it's the pandemic?
Both grateful and challenge kasi siyempre it's a trust to return everyone to a face-to-face event. Gaya nga ng sinabi ko earlier, hindi naman siguro mahirap i-market ng isang talent. So, nakikita nyo naman sa tabi mo, the details in the creation
Tatanungin ko
speak for
siya dito
itself.
mamaya.
So, somehow, I hope my humble reputation in the industry will gonna rub to Don to help him with his future endeavor. We are in agreement as new friends, as new partner, na this will not be the first and the last, Miss Dina. So, after this, we will have a plan of mall exhibits, hopefully
Marami silang
international.
abangan.
So, marami nga abangan. So, somehow,
Maybe you should go to the provinces also.
yes,
diba?
we discuss it. I'll try to bring him on my hometown in Bicol region. People are watching there. Dadalhin natin si Don doon. So, sa hometown ko sa Naga City. So, as a marketing person, Miss Dina, when I market a show, an event, it's anchored on the soul of the event, not on the commercial profitability. Yes,
Okay.
it's needed. but kung walang anchored on solid foundation of what is really the soul of the event, mahirap kasi siya to explain further. Kung nasa puso mo siya, madali lang.
Oo nga. And besides, if you're marketing somebody like Don, mukha namang madali eh.
Oh, medyo mahirap mag-market ng hindi talented, Miss Dina.
So, kaya nga, kanina ko pa to gustong itanong eh.
Sure. Si Don na bahala dyan.
So, Don, tell us about this very interesting, unique dress.
It's actually part of my finale segment on the show on the 11th.
Okay.
This is made up from, actually the title of my collection is Sako at Banig.
Sako at banig.
Because all the collections are made from the Sako and the Banig.
Wow.
Yes.
Like this. And what you're wearing.
Yes,
Oo,
also,
tingnan niyo yung
it's a sako
jacket ni Don is made of sako or banig. Sako.
Sako.
Wow. So, how does it, paano mo ginagawa to? How do you make a coat out of banig?
Yeah.
Or
Actually,
sako?
I normally use unconventional materials talaga ever since. So, mas gusto kong mas nahihirapan yung utak ko kung paano mag-manipulate ng materials. So, yan. So, this year, napili ko yung sako to promote na rin the environment kasi normally, di ba, yung mga plastics and all. So, very environmental friendly din siya.
Yes. So, this is your first time to use this material.
Yes, for this year.
How did you treat the material? Ano to from where did you get the banig and the sako?
Yeah, actually marami naman tayong suppliers dito sa Pilipinas ng mga sako. No? So, yun lang, medyo pinasosyal natin yung gamit ng sako.
Hindi naman siya, mahirap isuot.
Hindi naman. Actually, yung first ko talaga, nung nagsimula ako sa career na to, I made a wedding gown out of rice sack.
Okay.
So, yun yung furniture ko kay Sir Manny Librodo. So, yun yung time na nakilala ako. Because of, I'm using,
Your
conventional.
unusual, unconventional choice of material.
Correct.
Okay, so how many pieces will you be showing for the show?
Naku, marami. My finale would be around like 20 pieces. Yes. Then I have other pieces for other brands naman din.
And then it will all be female clothes or did you make also for men?
For male and female.
Interesting. Exciting.
Yes.
Kung ito pa lang, di ba, pasilip namin to. May mga sako at banig. Di ba?
Kaya,
High fashion.
Yes,
Galing.
correct.
Anyway, ang galing ah. So, was this something that kept you busy during the pandemic? Ano ba yung nagpaikot ng utak mo?
Actually, supposedly dapat nga noong 2020 pa to since, nagka-pandemic, medyo naantala lahat ng mga bagay-bagay. So, na-focus tayo sa mga maliliit na bagay na para, mabuhay ang lahat. I started actually doing also a banig face mask. So, I have a collection of the banig face mask.
Okay yan, breathable yan.
Yes.
And you, Migs, what kept you busy?
ako, ma'am, lagi naman akong busy but on a productive side, of course. Miss Dina, during the pandemic, I saw the gap to give job and opportunity to people. So, during the pandemic, I created amplified career wherein my clients, my entrepreneur friends are giving me job vacancies which are shared to everyone. Mix and match of people. Parang it's like a community wherein you can look for FB and IG amplified career. You can check out job vacancies. Then I connect you to the right employer. And of course, it's pandemic. Di naman anchored sa yaman ang pag-pay it forward. Nag-establish Amplified Care, my charity foundation. I value education. So, I tried to donate desktop and books to Farplang area wherein they can continuously learn despite the pandemic. So, yun.
Ang babait ninyo pala. Anyway, so, but, I mean, because of what you went through this pandemic, I'm sure, of course, you have an opinion or a view about how the pandemic changed your respective industries. In your case, sa fashion industry, sa tingin mo, how did the pandemic transform it or change it?
Naku, medyo mahirap, no? To us designers kasi ng pandemic talagang zero.
Yeah.
Di ba? Walang kliyente, walang nagpapagawa, walang fashion kasi face mask yung uso at saka PPEs, no? Pero since, ang Pinoy magagaling talaga, so very talented ang mga designers. So, yun yung naging platform namin to create, unconventional na mga face mask. So, imagine mo, nakakreate tayo ng face mask out of banig. So, even the PPEs, no?
So,
mga fashionable PPEs as well.
Parang basically what you're saying is parang designers learn to be more sustainable
I
and
think so,
environment friendly
yes,
in their
yes.
choices, ganyan. Okay. So, siguro mauuso din yung pag-recycle or rehash ng mga old designs ninyo, no?
Correct.
para mabago ulit. Pero I think you should be happy because the events are coming back.
Correct.
Thanks to people like me. So,
Marketing.
Oo.
Yes.
So how do you see Philippine fashion in the international setting in the future?
Kahit naman in the future, ngayon pa lang naman talagang ang mga Filipino designers ay umaariba na yung international scene, right?
Yeah.
Siguro ngayon, medyo naantala ng 2 years, pero ngayon nagbabalik na yung events natin. And eventually, lahat na ng lupalop ng mundo, may representative na ang Philippines. Imagine mo, in the international beauty pageants, ang gumagawa ng mga gowns ng mga different candidates is Pinoy.
I know.
Yeah.
And you've also done that, diba?
Yes.
For Japan.
Yes, I won the Best in National Costume for Miss Grand International 2021.
So you think that's going to continue in the coming years, no? May plano ka rin ba to go international? Or do you plan on helping talaga the local?
Yeah, marami tayong mga invitation internationally pero nakafocus talaga tayo dito sa Philippines, no? Helping also other co-designers natin na, to build their portfolios here para naman, mas maging established sila and somehow makatulong tayo, no? Papuntang ibang bansa kapag gusto na talaga nilang, mag-promote ng kanilang mga work. Yes.
Okay, but what else do you want to accomplish for yourself?
Meron pa ba? Meron pa ba? Of course, mag-establish ulit, no? Kasi parang itong after the pandemic, parang start basically from zero from scratch ulit. So, ngayon bumabalik na si event, so ganun pa din. So, we try to collaborate with different people, different artists para naman mas maging solido yung pagbabalik natin in the business.
Okay, so maganda talaga itong ginagawa mo because I think we all need to support each other. Diba?
Yes.
And that's another thing about the pandemic. It made us parang work together sa community kahit na kung ano-ano pang industriya natin, diba?
Correct.
Wherever we belong. So iba talaga ang Pinoy, diba? It's important that we continue paving the way for our local artisans because we can really compare internationally with them.
Correct.
So we'll take a short break for now. And when we come back, we'll get to know our guests better. Please don't go away.
Makinig at makisali sa usapan every Friday night at 6 p.m. sa I Speak Katribo Podcast. Samahan sina Daniel at Alvin na pag-usapan ang mga relevant topic na tiyak kakarelatean nyo mga katribo. At pagdating ng Sunday at 7 p.m., Speak Your Mind with our I Speak program na sasagot sa mga tanong regarding the latest and relevant issues sa paligid natin. I-like at i-follow nyo ang Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube para updated ka sa mga latest episode namin mga katribo. Mapalutong bahay man o sumptuous meal for special occasions, sagot na kayo ng tropang Kalanpag. Dahil atid sa inyo ng Daily Tribune ang fun and exciting cooking show na Kalanpag, manood at matuto kung paano lutuin ang mga favorite nyong recipes. Sabayan pa ng fun and inspiring na kwentuhan sa kusina. I-upgrade na rin natin ang mga nakasanayang traditional dish ng pamilya. Plus, healthy tipid tips na ibabahagi ng tropang Kalanpag. Matuto, mabusog, at good vibes dito lang sa Kalanpag. Tuwing Lunes, 10:30 a.m. sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube. Magandang araw mga katribo! Narito na ang mga makakasama nyo tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Roy Pelevelo, Atty. Lia Badillo Crisostomo, Vernon Velasco, Kim Sancha at Chert Balagtas. Abangan ang programang Gising Na sa Facebook page ng Daily Tribune.
Ilabas na ang mainit na kape at samahan kami sa inyong pag-almusal, mga katribo.
Simulan natin ang bawat umaga with good vibes sa mga informative and recreational segments ng aming programa.
Maaari niyo rin ibahagi sa amin ang inyong opinion via Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube.
Makichika na rin sa latest showbiz happenings mga katribo.
Kaya naman, magsama-sama po tayo sa...
Gising na!
Mga katribu, tara na't makiisa at matuto sa mga public service programs hatid ng Kalingang Katribu. Tuwing Lunes, nandyan ang usapang business na magbibigay tips at inspirasyon sa mga aspiring entrepreneurs kasama si Vernon Velasco. Tuwing Miyerkules, usapang pangkulusugan naman ang tatalakayin ni Miss Cory Quirino sa Health and Wellness. At tuwing Biyernes naman, kung legal advice ang kailangan mo, sagot ka na ng Legal Diaries kasama si Elmer Navarro Manuel at mga guest lawyers. Lahat ng niya mapapanood tuwing alas 3:30 ng hapon sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube.
You're still watching Spotlight. So now for this segment, we'll play a quick game of fast talk with fashion designer Don Cristobal and Mplify Marketing Corporation President and CEO Miguel De La Rosa. So, these are just some fun personal questions to get to know them as individuals. Okay, first question. Huwag kayong titingin dyan. Hindi ko patumingin. The first thing you do when you wake up.
Ako, ma'am, I pray. Kasi grateful ako talaga. I always thank God for giving me another day to be a blessing for others.
Sana all. After mag-thank you,
Sana
grab my phone.
Grab your phone. Oo nga. Alam mo, lahat tayo ganyan. Okay. Last thing you do before you sleep.
Ako, ma'am, I normally wash my face talaga. Kailangan you take care of yourself. You
Tapos
take care of
ilapag
yourself.
yung phone, ganun.
Meron naman tayong an hour before sleeping na binibitawan ng phone.
Okay, I'm
Ako
done.
nagsiset ng alarm. Phone pa rin.
Okay. Third question, your favorite piece of clothing?
Boxers ako eh.
Ako siguro, I love jacket, Miss Dina. It works for me for casual and work kasi I'm in a corporate work naman. So, pag nasa office ka, I wear jacket. So, yun.
So, yung closet mo, puro jacket.
At least I have all the colors.
Sige. So,
Ako
siya,
boxers pajamas kasi kulang ako sa tulog palagi.
Ayun,
Parang
sarap
yun
na.
yung palagi kong
Suot.
nilook forward.
Okay. Speaking of, what's a day in a life for you guys? Ano ba yung nangyayari sa buhay nyo?
Sige, ako
Siya
muna.
sa buhay.
Ako talaga, the whole morning, I communicate and coordinate all my work-related stuff, email, talks, follow-ups, and normally my meetings after lunch, and up to the late nights because I was able to find time meeting clients and friends after office. So I try to engage a lot because I love working with people face-to-face. So pandemic really is a hindrance for me because I'm more effective. My charm is effective in face-to-face rather than online.
Okay.
In a marketing work, ang hirap gawin online.
Correct.
So sales and marketing work are better and effectively implemented when face-to-face.
Face-to-face. So, masaya ka na ngayon. Ganon.
Masaya because especially seeing everyone jumping and bumping up again, seeing businesses opening again,
Yes.
revitalize yung media industry, everybody getting work again. It's inspiring me to be able to, ang dami na naman. Seeing everyone going back to their feet again. It's really inspiring and I cannot say anything but gratefulness to everyone na, the tenacity and the
Oo
faith,
nga, nag-hang-on lang matao talaga. Laban.
Laban lang.
Ngayon, mahirap na mag-schedule kasi everywhere may events, no? Every day.
It's a good naman. It's a good problem.
Problem.
And, hindi naman siya hahanapan mo lang talaga ng time. Kasi pag gusto mo naman yung ginagawa mo, Miss Tina, I think the bottom line is if you love what you're doing naman, you will find time. Busy is just an alibi and excuse.
Oo nga. Kasi, di ba?
Tama naman.
And you, what's a day like for
Nag-start ang day ko lunch time. Because I normally sleep around like 5 or 6 in the morning.
na.
Not unless that I have a special meeting sa morning, so babangon ako ng maaga. Pero normally, like after lunch na. So, same with Sir Migs, checking out emails, mag-respond ka sa lahat ng mga clients mo, lahat ng mga inquiries mo, may magpapagawa ba ng bagong damit sa'yo and all. Plus the existing work na meron kami. So, gina-guide yung tao and all. So,
Busy,
Yun
busy. So, what do you do on your rest days?
ano yung rest?
What's that?
Nakakain ba yung rest day?
Parang I would like to echo that. But kidding aside, my rest day is normally weekend. When I turned 40 last year, I make sure to really try to find a work-life balance, Miss Dina. Because I think everyone acknowledged that the pandemic taught us the value of taking care of ourselves. Love ourselves, take care of our health. So, nagbawas ako ng kaunti ng trabaho, Miss Dina. I try to give time to myself other than mag-exercise, cardio at least, you know, magsimba. And I am a fan of having massage kasi talagang my line of work is really stressful. So I try to take care of myself with all the personal hygiene in the regimen because pag marketing ka kasi sabi lagi ng client, how can you sell us if you cannot sell yourself? You know, you have to embody and you have to epitomize what you're selling. So, trying to be presentable as much as possible is a good part of what I do, not only for myself but for them.
Oo.
That's why I'm very careful, including my integrity, reputation, and the things that I do because what I do affects them.
Correct. Oo.
Tama.
Ayan. Diba?
Ako
Rest day.
New Year's
papakilala
resolution
kita.
New
Papakilala
Year's
kita sa
resolution
rest day
ko,
mo.
mag-rest na ako eh. Pero until now, parang,
Wala pa ring rest. Kahit pandemic, hindi ka pa rin
but I
nakabawi.
normally rest naman during Sundays.
Okay, you sleep
Make
talaga
sure
in
na
your
I have time for myself.
pajamas.
Yeah, sleep lang.
Okay, sige. So, ito, next question. What's a fashion trend that you would like to return? Come back.
Don, I think the question is yours.
Ang fashion naman talaga bumabalik at bumabalik yan eh. So,
Bumalik na ba yung favorite mo or gusto mo pang may babalik pa dyan?
sa cuts, siguro colors lang. So, I'm more into earth tones, yan. Black, kasi classic. So,
okay.
normally yun lang naman yung ano eh. But yung cuts, normally bumabalik.
Bumabalik
naman.
nga eh.
Bumabalik.
Di ba ang uso ngayon, mga...
Ako kasi naman, ma'am, yung passion, kumbaga, kaya ko na, alam ko kasi, ma'am, yung bagay sa akin, the way I went, kung ano yung kaya kong dalhin. So, from a professional perspective, kung ano man ang fashion dyan, hahanapan ko pa rin kung ano lang yung bagay sa akin. Hindi ko
Tama.
i-fit yung ano. Because one thing that I've learned and naririnig ko at nababasa ko from designers, hindi naman lahat kaya mong suotin. It's the comfort that gives you the lifestyle and kung komportable ka, kahit mura yan, kaya mong dalhin, you can rock that outfit.
Oo, di ba?
So, yun.
Personal style nga. no?
Correct.
What makes you feel good
Yeah.
will
Saka
make
kaya
you
kung ano man ang darating na mga fashion updates dyan, basta kaya ko, go lang. Experimental
Pero wala ka
naman
naging
tayo.
favorite, like, some people,
Bill
di ba?
Button, mga ganun.
Ay, hindi naman. Wala namang usapang edad. Edad mo yun. Ang ira ko mga Metallica, mga mga maluwag na ano.
Gusto mo pa yung super fit na ano, na
So, yun.
pants. Baston. So, may zipper sa
Pag mga
baba.
maluwag, mga edad mo yan. Pag medyo slim fit na, edad ko na. So, bahala na kayo, yung mga viewers natin, maghula kung sino ang mas matanda. So, you know,
So, gusto mo lang mga relaxed na.
ano lang, siguro, basta as lang as comfortable ako.
Casual
Mm-mm.
comfort. Ganyan.
Kasi ang hirap, ma'am, especially when you're walking, when you're working, kung hindi ka comfortable sa suot mo, it affects your performance. At least that's from my
And your
perspective.
Yes,
ah.
correct.
And your mood. Yeah, tama ka dyan. Kasi pag makate, hindi ka makagalaw, or if people are staring at you because of the loud colors, you know, why people are staring. So you get gaze inside.
Uncomfortable.
I think it's more of the character kasi ng tao and style.
And speaking of that, Don will gonna be creating a suit or whatever outfit for that June 11. I don't ask him. Sabi ko sa kanya,
Bahala na siya.
i-surprise siya na lang ako. As long as there's one requirement na kaya kong dalhin, syempre. Kasi I want to wear it even after the event. Kasi syempre, I want to honor him about it. And biro ko nga sa kanya, para mas maibenta kita ng mas mahal at mas marami. Kasi pag hindi bumagay sa akin, ma'am, yung gagawin niya sa akin, magbabami lang yun sa kanya. Ay, mix, hindi bagay. Ayoko bumili magpagawa kay doon. So, yun yung biroan namin. But
Nako, siya yata pinaka-difficult customer
no,
mo.
naman. I give my full trust to Don the same way that I'm
pressure,
supporting
di ba?
him. Lagyan natin ng konting pressure. May pressure nga akong bebenta ng ticket
matagal-tagal siyang hindi magpapajamas dahil sa'yo. Wala siyang tulog.
The pressure is on both sides naman. So, dapat lang ipasa ko naman. Diba?
Anyway, ang fun naman ito. So, thank you, Don and Migs, for being with us today, this afternoon. I really enjoyed our conversation, and we're definitely looking forward to Pride, June 11. So, before we let you go, would you like to say something to our viewers?
Yun. So please come celebrate with us. Celebrate fashion with Pride this coming June 11 at exactly 6 p.m. at Crown Plaza, Manila Galleria. Ayan. Samahan niyo po together with all the 12 featured designers. Yes.
Okay. Exciting yan. Ano ako sa what kind of creations they will come
So,
up
ako
with.
naman, as ang role ko dito, of course, sa event is I'm the marketing partner, our humble company, Mplify. So, we're celebrating 4 events on that evening, on that day. Please support Don because it's also his birthday month. So, maawa na kayo sa kanya. Bumili po kayo ng tickets. You can PM him or PM me or contact Amplify PH on FB and Instagram.
They can get their tickets.
You can reserve your tickets. So, we have VIP tickets and regular admission. Please do support because this is a very good opportunity for you guys to meet the industry stockholder. And of course, let's celebrate Independence Day and the beauty and the talent of our designers. Thank you very much for having us, Miss Dina.
Thank you so much, Miss Dina.
Oh, thank you for being with us this afternoon and good luck with the event. We'll see you there, di ba? And of course, thank you to our Katribus for tuning in today. Watch Spotlight live every Thursday at 2 p.m. on Daily Tribune's official Facebook page and on Tribune Now on YouTube. I'm Dinah Ventura, and this has been Spotlight.